Namaste, my name is Samir Odolkar. I am from Houston, Texas. I have completed my 200 hours yoga teachers training from Siddhi Yoga. This is my final practical test. So today we are going to do hip opening and hamstring opening Hatha yoga exercises. So let's start with warm-ups. So first we are going to warm up our ankle, our calf muscles. So let's start warming up with our toes. Keep your back straight, keep your hands on the side. Inhale, keep your toes forward. Exhale, keep your toes back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we will work on our ankle rotations. So we will do clockwise and counterclockwise rotations. Continue breathing throughout this exercise. Make sure you don't rotate your thighs and knees. So you can gently put your hands on your knees. Keep rotating and relax. Now counterclockwise, keep rotating and relax. Now let's keep our hips apart, our legs apart, and we are going to work on our thighs. So inhale, drop the thighs inside. Exhale, drop the thighs outside. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Now you can relax your legs a little bit. Gentle bend in the knee. Keep your hands straight and then gently put them on the side. Now we are going to do some of our wrist rotations. So keep your wrists in the front. Keep breathing. Keep your back straight. Keep your legs active. Counterclockwise and clockwise. Now we will do some cat and cow stretches. So get into a table position. Keep your hands shoulder width apart. Keep your legs hip width apart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you draw your navel in towards your spine. Do very gentle stretches. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now, from this position, gently get into Balasana, which is get your knees out and gently put your forehead on the floor and stretch your arms, stretch your shoulders. Stay here, continue breathing. Feel the nice stretch that you are feeling on your shoulders, your arms and your back. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Now gently come up. And now we will work on our calf stretches. So keep your arms straight. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lift down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lift down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's stay in the top position for 5 breaths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue breathing throughout this exercise. Now we will gently work on our pelvic control. So stay here in Tadasana. Put your hands on your hip and gently move front and back. Front and back. From the side, it should only move your pelvis. Front and back. Front and back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Alright. Now we are going to do Surya Namaskar asanas. We are going to do about 6 count, 2 for intermediate, 2 for beginners and 2 for advanced. So for beginners, we can keep our legs spread apart and you can keep a bend in your knee. So let's start. Hands straight up and then bend your knees and touch your palms on the floor gently. Now kick the right leg back, go back, gently plank the abdomen, bend the knee, exhale. Now toes pointing outward, get up, roll your back up. Now get into mountain pose. If you cannot keep your feet on the floor, you can bend your knees and you can have a stretch. Now right leg back in the front, left leg. Count 2. Inhale, arch up. Bend your knees, go forward. Left leg back. Look in the front. Tuck your leg here. Right leg back. Plank. Go all the way down. Toes on the floor. Inhale. Get in the mountain pose. Left leg in the front. Gently look up and exhale. Now, intermediate. We can keep the legs a little bit closer. So you don't have to keep them really spread wide. You can keep them really close. So within half a feet or a feet. Join your palms, exhale. Gently lifting the leg up. Inhale. Exhale, go forward and bend down. Take your right leg back. Look up, head and chest up. Left leg back. Bend your elbows, go down on the floor. Inhale. Mountain pose, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Whenever you get on this level, make sure you relax your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg back. Inhale. Exhale. On the floor, elbows tucked in, toes on the floor. Inhale. Mountain pose. Exhale. Inhale, chest up, look up, exhale. Now we are going to do the advanced pose. So keep your feet together. Back straight, hands straight. Make sure you have enough stretch in your hamstrings so you won't have any issues bending forward. So we are going to have some dynamic movements and in a full flow. So let's start with it. Feet firmly planted on the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Have a plank. Eyes of the shoulders facing each other. Inhale. Exhale. Bhujangasana. Mountain pose. Inhale. Keep your both the feet, if you can, on the floor. Inhale, exhale. Relax your neck. Inhale. Now let's start with the other leg. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Fold forward, release the stress on your neck. Inhale. Now you can stay in Tadasana and breathe. Relax. Now we are going to try our first pose, which is the triangle pose, which is called Trikonasana. So we are going to try to stretch our hamstrings and we are going to try to open our pelvic and the hips. Feel free to use a block if you want to. So standing in Tadasana, keep your feet apart depending upon how comfortable you feel. For intermediate and advanced, choose about 3 to 4 feet. Have a very strong, firm foundation on the legs. Now, from here, we are going to get the fat of the thigh out and rotate the right leg straight. Press actively and our pelvic should be facing in the front. The connection is going to be heel to arch, and you should have about 60 to 65% leg weight carrying on the back leg and about 35 to 40% on the front leg. Now extend your arms on both sides, keep your back straight. Now for beginners, you can twist and keep your arm here, and that's okay. Make sure do not keep your hand on the knee, you might hyperextend the knee. Now for intermediate and advanced people, you can use the block and you can gently twist. Keep the block and gently twist. You can feel the nice opening of hip on this side. Keep your hands straight, back straight. You can look on the top or you can look at the bottom, depending upon how your neck feels. Feel this nice stretch. Now, in order to get out of the pose, you gently put your hand on your waist and you gently get up. Kick your leg back to its normal position. Now we are going to reverse and do it on our left side. So kick your leg out, pelvic facing the front. Try to look up, straight. Feel the nice stretch on your back. Feel the nice stretch on your right side. Now gently put your hand on your hip and gently get up. Turn your feet in the front. All right. Now, we are going to do our next pose, which is Virabhadrasana, Warrior 2. So, in this position, kick your right leg, twist the toes in the front. Move the fat of the leg in the front like this. Keep your back leg active. Now, Gently push your knee in the front. However, make sure that you do not exceed, the knee should not exceed your ankle or go towards your toes. Try to keep this in the straight line right here. Pelvic facing this way. Now raise your arms up, shoulder up, as if you are being pulled on your right side. Stay here. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. Make sure you keep your fingers and arms and forearms engaged. Look towards the right. Stand strong, firm foundation, firm footing. Your back leg should carry 65% of the weight, and your front leg should be carrying about 35% of the weight. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently drop your hands down. Put your hands on your hip. Gently let your knee go and come back to the neutral position. Now we are going to repeat the same on our left hand side. So gently twist your leg out. Keep your pelvic facing this direction. Keep your hands on the pelvis. Kick your knee out. Same principle applies here. The knee joint should not exceed your ankle and should not go towards your toe. Make sure you have strong back leg, 65% weight on this portion. Strong footing, pelvic facing front, straight back. Gently raise your shoulders, your arms, as if you are being pulled on this side. Now look towards the left side. Keep your shoulders and your arms, forearms, fingers engaged. Tummy tucked in, ribs engaged. Let's do this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently drop your shoulders and arms. Put your hands on the hip. Gently go back to our neutral position. Now we will get into Tadasana. Stand in this position for a couple of breaths. I'm going to get some water. Now we are going to go into Uttanasana. So get your hands, lift up and gently go forward. For intermediate and beginners, you can keep a bend in your knee. For advanced people, you can keep your legs straight. Put your hands on the hip, gently get up. Now we are going to try Padangusthasana, which is we are going to have a forward bend and we are going to interlock our fingers with our toes and stretch our legs. So I will show you from the side how it looks. Keep your legs straight with a little bit of gap in between. Stretch your arms above. Now put your hands on your hip and gently fold forward. Fold forward. Interlock your fingers on your toes and straighten your legs out. And fold. Try to touch your knees with your nose. Stay here for 5 breaths. Tummy tucked in. Move your navel towards your spine. Shoulders and arms should be relaxed. Do not pull on your back. Release. Put your hands on your hips and gently get up. Now, we will work on our downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So, let's get into Balasana and then we will move from Balasana into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Gently rest your forehead on the floor. Now, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Move your navel towards your spine. Hands straight, shoulders straight, legs straight. Try to keep your feet on the ground. If you cannot, you can always bend your knees a little bit. Once you get good stretch in your hamstrings, then you should be able to get your feet fully planted on the ground. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. Now let's try 3-legged dog. So gently kick your right leg on the back, straighten it. Try to do the same with your left leg. Go back to Balasana. Charge. Now, we are going to work on our hip openings a little bit more with some deep stretches and some deep yoga poses. So the next pose that we are going to try is called Malasana, which is the garland pose. So to begin with, for beginners, you can put your yoga blocks and you can sit on the yoga blocks. Gently sit on the yoga blocks, stretch your legs, and you can fold your arms. For some intermediate people, if you cannot fold your knees, you can always use the blocks, put your knee on them, and gently get it down. And for advanced people, gently go down, feet firmly planted, back straight. I will show you from the side. Back straight. You feel the nice stretch in your hips, feel the nice stretch in your glutes. Now gently relax. We'll gently get up. Stay in Tadasana. The next position we are going to do is we are going to lie on our abdomen. And we are going to do a pose called Cobra pose, which is Bhujangasana. So gently lie down. Make sure your feet toes are on the floor. Gently get up. Inhale. Exhale. For beginners and intermediate people, you can keep your toes pointed out. You can have distance in between your legs. For advanced people, you can keep your toes together. And inhale, shoulders down, neck long, no compression on the neck, stay here, don't force it, gently put your head down. Now we are going to stay in another pose called Makarasana, which is the crocodile pose. So gently fold your arms together and put your head and face the left side. Touch your toes together. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Now we are going to do a pose called Dhanurasana, which is the bow pose. So, lie on your abdomen, kick your legs up. Kick your legs up. Depending upon your flexibility, gently grab the ankles from each side. Now gently raise your legs up and the front up. This should give you a good stretch on your chest. Stay in this pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel the nice stretch on your back. Don't force, don't stress your back too much. However you can go, you can go. Gently put your ankles down. Release the ankles. Now we are going to try a twisting pose called Parivritta Sukhasana. So get in your Sukhasana. Back straight. Hands up in the air. Gently twist towards your right. Shoulder broad, chest up. Inhale, exhale. Hands up. Look towards left now. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we are going to work on butterfly pose, which is called Baddha Konasana. So keep your legs in the front. Drop your right leg. Gently pull it back. Make sure do not pull this leg and then push it down. Try to drop the leg so you open your hip and then gently pull it towards you. Back straight. Keep both the feet together. Do not try to push it too much. You might hurt your knees. However much you can go. And stay in this pose. Back straight. If you cannot, if your knees are up in the air and you cannot push them, don't push them on your knees. Gently push your thighs down. Gently. Gently. Now, from your hip, slowly move forward as much as you can. Move forward. Move forward. Gently move back. Now we are going to go into a pose called Upavishta Konasana. For beginners, you can use the blocks. You have to spread your legs apart as much as you can. Don't push it too much, as much as you can. Keep your back straight. And our objective is to go forward through your hip joint. Do not round your back too much. So as much as you can. Chest up, look up. Keep the legs engaged. Keep the legs engaged. Keep the feet engaged. Keep the ankles, thighs engaged. Chest up. No rounding in the back. As much as you can. For advanced people, you can remove the blocks and you can keep the legs on the ground. Stretch the legs and go forward as much as you can. Just up, legs active. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Gently get up. Gently get both your legs in the front. Relax. Now we are going to go in a forward seating position, Paschimottanasana. So, for beginners, you can use a cushion under you so you get some elevation and you don't injure your hamstrings. For advanced people, keep your legs straight. Back straight. Raise your arms up in the air, back straight. Keep your toes together and fold. Fold, fold. Hold. Stay here. Do not use your arms to force to go forward. use your hip joint and your hamstrings to go forward. I'll show you from the front. So back straight, legs together, toes together. Straight arms up in the air, forward. Forward. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, exhale. Get your arms up, arms on the side. Now we are going to do a reverse pose for Paschimottanasana called Purvottanasana. So it's going to be a reverse table. Gently put your hips down. Now, if you can, straighten your legs out, use your shoulders, and gently prop yourself up. Up, up. Gently go down. Now, we are going to work on Saptapadangushtasana, A and B. So for that you will need a strap. I will show you from the side and from the front. So, to begin with, lie down on the floor, back straight. Raise your right leg up and gently use the strap in the middle portion of your feet. Gently stretch your leg. Keep this leg active. Keep this leg active. Don't drop it. Keep it active. And gently stretch your leg. Stay here. Stay here. For advanced people, you can straighten your leg and stretch it. For beginners, you might hyperextend your knee, so be careful. You might have a slight, you can keep a slight bend in your knee. So keep stretching. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we have to rotate it on the side, and I will show it to you from the front how it looks. So we raised our right leg up, and now we have to move it on the side. Gently twist it on the side. Don't force too much stress. Gently stretch it. Keep your left hand on your left thigh. Feel the nice stretch on your hamstrings, on your right hamstrings. Now gently raise your leg up and gently put it down. Now we are going to do the same thing on our left leg. So, raise your left leg, keep the right leg active, stretch, feel the stretch. Don't force. You might injure yourself if you force too hard, so just gently stretch. All you are trying to do is release the stress in this area. Now gently rotate it on the side as much as you can. Feel the nice stretch on your left hamstrings. Keep your right leg active, right hand on the right thigh. Stay here for 5 breaths. Gently pull it up, gently release. Now you can bring your knees individually up. See, feel the stretch. Now, we are going to do some side twisting poses. So, bend your knees, move your hip and put your knees on right side. Stretch your arms outward and face towards left side. Stay here, feel the nice twisting stretch. Don't force. Be gentle. Now gently put your hips back in the center. Lift them and move them to the left. Move your neck towards right side. Feel the stretch. Move your hip back to the center. Now, we can try a bridge pose, which is our next pose. So for that, lie on the floor. Bring your feet as close to your hips as possible. Gently raise your hips. If you can, try to touch the feet. Raise your hips. Your load should be on your shoulders, not on your neck. Your neck should be relaxed. If you can, hold both of hands together and push your hip as high as you can. Feel that nice opening in your chest. Neck should be gentle. There should not be any load on the neck. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently put your hip down on the floor. Straighten out your legs gently. And now we are going to end our session by lying in Shavasana. So, for Shavasana, keep your feet a little bit apart, just drop them. Your hands, drop them on the side. Keep your eyes closed. You have really worked hard on your body. Now it is time to release the stress. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your body. Stay here for 15 minutes. Now that you're relaxed, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Gently get up. Keep your eyes closed. Open your eyes. Dhanyawad. Thank you.